Good morning, good people. Top of the day to you, sirs and siresses. Sirs and misses. I couldn't think of the word. Anyway, I got like, and not too long ago, I got a story. Actually, you could say it's a dream. It's a dream. But one I think holds a lot of significance. And for some reason, why the father let me go this way through the dream, I don't know. Well, I know. Anyway, here go the dream. I was back in my angel form. How I know? Because there was a body but no body, so to say. Meaning it was just a shadow of an arm, leg, arm, head of a body. But there wasn't no body. It was just a shadow. That's an angel or a demon. According to the path you choose while you're here in the flesh. What you will be considered when you get over there to the place which is unseen, where the shadows do come from. Anyway, I was in a dream. I was escorting another angel. We were going somewhere. But I just know the other angel was with me, and I was in charge of the other angel. Now, where we were going, it was in what we call uncharted territory. We had never went this way before. We were not familiar with this place. As we were going through it, there arrived a group of demons. You know, they looked just like us, but it was the evilness was in their tongue. Like, we did battle, but it wasn't of a physical nature. It was just of words. And so as we were moving through, we somehow happened upon them. Like, we didn't see them. And then they were there. And it's about maybe 8 or 9 of them, 2 of us. And they spoke. Like, and he was like, they spoke. It was like, hey. So I spoke. The other angel that was with me remained quiet. So I spoke. Said, hey, bye. He asked, what you doing out here? Says, we're just going to. We got kind of lost. But we back on track. It took us through here. He was like, wow, yeah, so who's that? Talking about the other angel that was with me. And before I could answer, he was like, I like that. And the way he said it made me respond. So I respond. I can't even recall what I said, which is not even that much important. It was after me saying whatever it was I said, that was important. And it was as I started speaking, where the rest of them, they were getting ready to follow in with the chime and probably start harassing me and the other angel, because he said he liked the other angel. And I just started speaking. Can't tell you the words. I ain't even gonna try to make up what I said, because I really don't remember that part. But what I do remember about that part was when I started speaking, they all stood still. And then when I finished speaking, we went on our way, and they were still there, left standing. Now, as we were walking, the dream is not over yet. As we were walking, the angel whom I was with, she stood and marveled. She was like, wow, how did you do that? And angel who was with her just said because they were given over to me that way. And then I woke up. Now, I look to that dream as a warning unto all of you. You know, I mean, that's because truly, it's up to us to correct ours. You know, the black on black crime, the gang on gangs, killing the little brothers out there shooting and killing each other. This isn't our part. We have to take care of this, or allow others to take care of it, but then we cannot complain when others take their lives. Because really, we need to talk to our children, you know. So even if y'all gotta gang up and roll up on them, strap, but don't go to shoot, go to talk. You might have them be disrespectful, but you just gotta learn how to talk to them. You gotta talk with authority, but you gotta show them both sides of the coin in such a way of which they have never truly looked at it before. This is the way you reach somebody's intellect. And everybody can be reached. This is one thing heaven shows you. But you gotta be by, with, and for heaven's cause when you do this. For there's a bit of evilness in you, it could stand a chance of growing. And this is somewhat what it means to be in the Word of God. And not by the way of the evil one or the devil. Now, her way is very tricky. That's why before you choose to walk into this battle, you gotta there's a whole certain armor you gotta put on. Because when you go to approach these gang members and these little kids that's out of control, they're gonna say things to you. They're gonna try to do things to you. And you got to know how to stop them from doing it without escalating it. That's why you never go alone. You know? But what do I mean by that? Because you could be by yourself and surrounded. But remember, you're not alone. So you got to remember, I'm not alone. But you got to stand right in what you say and everything you do. So you got to be careful of what you say and what you do. Meaning, now there's nothing that you have not been allowed to do. And believe me, before you leave this life, of everything there is to do that one could do, you will do. Whether you want to or not. There will be at times choices that you'll have to make that you won't like. But you'll always choose the right choice if you look through the eye of heaven's love. And what do I mean by heaven's love? Well, heaven's love is that true love. And not, there's many forms of love. Like you got your Christian love, your Muslim love, all different types of love. But there's one love that's called heavenly love. You know what that love is? What it's like in transparency too? And that is the love that is inside of you. The love that you came into this world with. That love. Now let's observe that love you came into this world with. When you first came into this world, all you could do was love everything. You had no choice. And that love was needing. It needed things. But it only needed a few things. Like a seed. Just need care, water, and food. And that's what love is. But then love becomes more as time passes. Love grows. And then soon that love, many more things start to get added on to. All things is added on to it. And I mean all things. Because love is good and love is bad. You see? So it's really time we start to heal the world. About all this decisiveness between, or the division that we have concerning Trump, our president. Be divided no more, y'all. All people of America, vote Trump. He actually really truly does deserve that seat 4 more years. And this time without hindrance. Let him do all these things that he attempted to do. And he didn't attempt to pass no laws that was unfair to a different group of people than another. Or laws favoring the rich and condemning the poor. No, he's not doing that. That's what the other presidents was doing. That's why certain communities never got what they needed in order that they could become a thriving community. And that's, mostly our hoods. You know what it is, Democratic. I hate to throw the names out because it's time to, the whole world is going to be. And I keep telling y'all, that's whether we do it or not, the whole world shall be. And it shall be this picture that I paint to you of this world which is to come. And it shall come. Many of us shall not be around when it comes. Least, we all give an ear to these videos I make. I don't make them for me. I truly make these for you guys. And I don't get the donations. I only want the donations. The money I want is so I could go out around to the world, to these leaders, so that I may. And you might say, well, who are you? Well, remember that story I just told you about? Me and the other angel, we went on a trip. Well, you know what made them angels stop still? Because as I said in the dream, all these things were given over to me. I had the run of the place, even though I have not been in that neck of the woods, in all parts of the woods, it was all given over to me. That's why they all stood still as I began to speak. It's like I go to these. I want to go to these leaders with a truth from heaven that I know they need, but here. One that they won't deny, so that the world could start to be made into a better place. Because as I told you, it's mind-boggling why any in the world are homeless or have not enough to eat. This is mind-boggling. It's mind-boggling. So many of the things that persist in the world today, which do not have to persist in the world, but they do because of certain ways that we abide by. And I've come to change all those ways so that life could truly be, and all of you leaders, all of you, even you Democratic Party, you Republicans, presidents all over the world, all you leaders, what do you think of a life where everybody is satisfied, everybody is happy, there is no war, there's only love, joy, and happiness being put out across the whole face of the earth? And we can have this. And we have to give up everything, but we give up nothing. And I know it sounds crazy. The way it's gonna, like when heaven opens up and shows us or we're going to think it's hard, but it's actually easy. The way going to look troublesome, but there should be no trouble at all. And this is truth. Because when you abide by heaven, heaven does intercede each and every time in ways that you can't even believe. You can't fathom. You can't understand. You just know what you want has been done, but you can't see how the hell it got done. But it did get done. And we all know all of us know that story, for God has showed it unto all of us. Anyway, just thought I'd share this video, teach y'all a few things that the churches should be teaching you, but the churches don't know to teach you, because most of them, and I mean none of the pastors, you're not gonna learn from them these things that I've come to show you concerning heaven. And that's only because they truly don't know the heavens or them who are in it. Anyway, I love you all. Enjoy the rest of your day, and God bless.